On this week's video, I'm going to be showing you the differences between a regular sprocket and a split sprocket. This is a split sprocket, this is a regular sprocket. I like using the split sprocket because you don't have to take off the whole axle just to change the sprocket. You can order them with 35 chain or 420 chain. I prefer 35 just because you can get it smaller. I had a 53, but now I upgraded to a 56 just because the takeoff was super slow. But this one, in order to put this on or take it off, you would have to take off this whole live axle system. And that takes about just an hour just to replace it and put it back in. But that's why I prefer using split sprocket, because then you can just slide it on without taking the axle off. But originally, like just to start off, you have to take it off just to put this piece on, so then you can use the split sprocket, but that's only one time. But let's get this mounted, see how fast it goes, and we'll do like a top speed, we'll do lap time, see how fast it goes. So you're going to want a 7/16 ratcheting wrench, so you can put these bolts on, put it on here. There are two lines. There's a line there and a line there. You want to line these up on this split sprocket, or this split sprocket mount, so then the chain will line up perfectly onto here. You want to make sure you have everything hand tightened first, make sure everything's lined up, and once it's lined up, you start tightening it all down. I like to tighten it on each side first. What I meant by each side, I'm saying it splits here and it splits there. Start there and go to there, and then do the third one, and then do the same on the other side. And then once you get that done, you're gonna have to unbolt your engine. I just got 3 bolts because why not? It works. Then you want to get your chain lined up. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to loosen up the motor. Alright. Had to take the old spacer out between the motor and the motor mount because it just wasn't lining up right. Now she's lined up perfect. There we go. get this engine tightened down, and then we'll be ready for a rip. Another thing to make sure of is that when you're lining up your chain, it's not too tight, but it's just loose enough to where it's pretty nice. And then you don't want it to have any chain chunk where it sounds like. You want it exactly like that. Nice and straight like that. Alright. I got the top speed. It's about 42-ish right now without the performance kit. So performance kit should bring it up to at least 50 around there. It's probably exactly where I want it. Let's do a lap time and see how fast it goes. So got my lap time. Before, with that 53 and that old motor without the performance kit, it went about 50 seconds around the track. I'd show you around the track, but it's just when the engine starts up, these zip ties just, the whole thing just rattles, and then you can't really see. But once I get a GoPro, then we'll be good. But that's really a long time from now. Top speed with the old sprocket and the old motor went about 38, and then now it goes about 42, and that's about perfect. Once I get the performance kit up to 50, yeah, this thing is sounding perfect right now. It's the best it's ever been. Before, it was just a pile of junk. It used to be that right there going all the way across. It used to be the old frame, and I had to add onto it because it started to sag down. And I got this live axle kit. It used to be just one-wheel drive. The engine used to be on that side because it would turn that one wheel. Then it'd be just big trenches going all the way through. And now she's got a live axle, mechanical disc brake. She's got lights. There's a horn in there for it. It's pretty nice. Another nice thing about this setup here is that this Tillotson engine, it's 9+ out of the box. It's pretty nice. And then I got this torque converter. That's really nice too, because then it doesn't take as long to get going, because with the clutch it takes forever. You can also buy a performance kit for this that gets it to about 11.5 horsepower. Now on the Predators, it's only 6.5 out of the box. I'm not sure what it is for the performance kit, but I really prefer a Tillotson. Even though they're like $50 more, it's still way better. Yeah. Might have to change my tires here. It's starting to get bald and it's starting to wear down the track. But it still should be fun with a little bit of turf tires or something. Something like that. In one of my next videos I'm going to do for this, I'm going to put the performance kit on it, see how fast it goes. Might do something else to it. Not sure. We'll see when it comes to that day. This is the performance kit. You can buy this with the performance kit, but it's an add-on. It just quiets this down because this can be really, really loud. You can buy different styles of these exhausts. This one, the first one that I bought went straight out and it was just too long. So this one kind of angles down like that. It also comes with 2 vents like that. It comes with the air filter adapter that goes on the carb, and this is to hold the choke on so it doesn't fall off, because that choke just sits there on a little post. This is the air filter. It's all oily because this goes right there like that, and I had the air filter right here, and this vent was sitting right on that, and it leaks oil, and I didn't know that at the time. So there's oil all over this, and it eventually sucked it in through the carb, got into my combustion chamber, and it got so much oil that in there that it blew out my cylinder wall on my first engine here. Right here. That one's out of commission. Yeah, so don't put your overhead valve cover vent on the air filter. Make sure it's dangling down below it or something. It comes with a gasket for the muffler, and it comes with the emulsion tube. It's in my old carb on this motor, which is over here somewhere, but I'll just do a carb swap on it or something. Well, that's all for this video. Put down in the comments what I should do next for this go-kart. Click that subscribe button, click that little bell for notifications for new videos.